Hey guys, welcome back to God's Truth. Today we're actually going to be doing something different. We're going to go to a few people, ask some questions, get their answers about it, and see what we get. So let's get straight to it. So, what's your name?
My name's Eloy.
And how long have you been a Christian?
I've been a Christian for So I grew up in a Christian family, but I've been a Christian fully for about 3 years, 4 years.
Okay, and do you have a favorite verse?
Yeah, I do. It's James 1 verse 2 to 3.
Do you know what it says?
Yes. So, wait, let me get it. So it says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance."
Oof, so good. And why is that your favorite verse?
Just because I think we're always being tested, and in order to, it's just part of the way that God, when we are tested, it just builds up our faith, and if we don't get tested, we just stay the same. So as long as we are getting tested, we're growing with God, we're building up our faith, and I don't know, I just really love that verse.
Cool. And if you could say one thing to somebody going through a situation where they're getting tested in their faith and going through challenges, what would you say?
Just rely on the Word and what it says about you, and what it says in the Word rather than what the world says about you. But yeah, just making the Bible your foundation.
You with?
Cory what?
And he's been a Christian for?
6 years.
So Cory, what's your favourite verse?
Brendan, I think my favourite verse would have to be Jeremiah 1:4-9.
And why's that?
I think it's been with me since the very beginning and has always kept me accountable and always given me a freshness whenever I read it, and sort of just keeps me going, keeps my my goal in perspective.
Can you read it out for us?
I sure can. Jeremiah 1:4-9 says, "The word of the Lord came to me, saying, Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations. Alas, sovereign Lord, I said, I do not know how to speak, I am too young. But the Lord said to me, Do not say, I am too young. You must go to everyone I send you and say whatever I command you. Do not be afraid of them, for I am with you and will rescue you, declares the Lord. Then the Lord reached out his hand and touched my mouth and said to me, I have put my words in your mouth. See, today I appoint you over nations and kingdoms to uproot and tear down, to destroy, to overthrow, to build and to plant."
And for someone that's going through a situation that relates to this verse, what would you say to them?
I'd say read it every day, when you wake up and when you go to bed. Meditate on it, allow it to evaluate your heart always, to give you purpose and direction, and yeah, just allow it to feed you, because this book is the bread of life.
So good. Well, thank you, Cory. Yes.